By now, you've already heard this news, and it does bode well for the Democrats this November. Democrats keep flipping seats in the United States of America, whether it be gubernatorial seats, whether it be special elections for federal congressional seats, or whether it be at the state level. And the latest flip of seats happened in Florida. Democrats flipped 2 state house seats, I believe it was, one near Tampa, and the other, the state house seat where Mar-a-Lago sits.
We have some big breaking news out of Florida tonight, specifically the state house district that contains Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida, where a special election was held in the district that Donald Trump lives in. It's a district that Donald Trump votes in. In fact, he voted via mail in this, despite how much he says he hates voting by mail.
Of course.
It's a district that Donald Trump carried in 2024 by 11 points. And it is a district, as we just got word from the AP moments ago, that will now be represented by the woman you see on your screen, Emily Gregory, the Democrat, who has upset John Maples, the Republican running in that open seat. He received the president's, quote, complete and total endorsement. Trump also encouraged all, quote, great patriots in the district to vote for Maples. Well, that didn't work so well. It seems like perhaps not as many turned out as Trump would have hoped in a district. Again, he carried by double digits last November. Right now, we're looking at what looks like somewhere a 12, 13, 14-point swing towards Democrats since 2024. Again, in the district that contains Mar-a-Lago, where Donald Trump sent his mail-in ballot that he's been railing against for years, and will now be represented by a Democrat in his backyard.
We have major news right now. Democrats just flipped their second district in Florida, their second Trump district tonight. State Senate District 14 has flipped from red to blue, with Brian Nathan defeating his Republican opponent. Once again, this is a district that voted heavily for Donald Trump. Once again, Democrats flipped it blue. This time by less than 1 percentage point, few hundred votes, a very tight race. But the state Senate district has flipped near Tampa Bay. And then you also have the Emily Gregory victory, which she will now represent Mar-a-Lago. Democrat flipped the state house district down there as well. So 2 major victories for Florida Democrats tonight.
That doesn't bode well for the Republicans in the fall, because the momentum continues to swing towards the Democrats, even in a state like Florida. And I want to remind Democrats that while I don't think Florida is blue by any stretch of the imagination, Barack Obama did win Florida twice. And we're starting to see a change in the mentality in Florida. So anything's possible. But yes, Donald Trump's representative in the state house of Florida will be a Democrat. That's how bad people think Donald Trump is doing. Tom, this had nothing to do with Donald Trump. This was just a state house where Mar-a-Lago. Yeah, whatever you think, man. My full and total endorsement in a state house district he lives in. Yeah, it is not boding well for the Republicans.